Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the WWE Retro Style Undertaker figure from Mattel. That's right, I am loving these classic Hasbro style WWE figures that are coming from Mattel. I think they're so much fun because I loved these classic Hasbro figures. I love them. They were the ones I collected when I was a kid, and it's really fun to see these come back. Now, I've already taken a look at some of the other figures in this line, such as Brock Lesnar and John Cena and Kevin Owens, and the new figures are hitting stores right now, and I just found The Undertaker, which is my all-time favorite wrestler and the one I've been most excited to pick up. Now, what's really fun about this is, as you can see, they are basing it off of a classic version of The Undertaker, not the current version. And it's actually one of my favorite looks for Undertaker, because it's the one rocking the purple and black. I love this version of Taker, so I'm so excited to have it. So as you can see, it comes in a card back that looks just like those classic action figures, which I love. We have an image of The Undertaker over here on the card back. We got the blister bubble fully showcasing the figure, and you even have this little blurb on the front letting you know that he has authentic superstar moves featuring the Tombstone. So when we rotate this box around to the backside, you got to look at The Undertaker tossing the other new figure in this wave, which is Ultimate Warrior, which I haven't found yet, but I plan to. So that's pretty cool. These two guys should be hitting store shelves right now, which is great. I love this line at the front, at the top of the card there. The dead man comes to life for soul-shaking action. That's hilarious. And as you can see, a little demonstration here. If you move his arms up and then release his arms to reveal the Tombstone. So just like all the other ones, the move doesn't actually resemble the real move. You know, the Tombstone is a pile driver. On this action figure, apparently the Tombstone is just throwing the dude across the ring. So there you go. That's what we got. The bottom there does show you the other figures that are currently available, including that new Ultimate Warrior. That should also be on store shelves with this Undertaker. So we're going to open this guy out of the package, and we're going to take a closer look at the figure within. Alright, so let's take a look at the dead man outside of that packaging. Right out the gate here, I gotta tell you, I love this. I love this so much. Now, I've already said I've been a big fan of what Mattel's been doing with this line. So I know, I get it, I'm gushing over this line. But man, I love this. He's got such a cool retro style to it, but also still looks a bit updated. And I'll show you that more in a bit when we do comparison time, because it's pretty cool to see him side by side with the original Hasbro one. So if I bring in the tape measure, you can see that he is just about 5 inches tall. He's got that very stylized look, just like those old figures where he's got that squat build. The head is slightly bigger. You know, the upper body is kind of bigger than the legs, but I love it. It's so well done. And what's so cool about this is the plastic that Mattel uses is even very similar to that plastic on those old figures, because it's kind of got that shiny, like hard plastic feel, which is so very cool. You can see he stands really good on his own. Great balance on there, and just makes for a very fun figure all across the board. He does have very minimal articulation. You can turn the head left and right. It's kind of nice because they did make the hair soft on this. That's not something that we ever saw on the original line. The hair was always stiff and rigid, just like the rest of the plastic. But this is obviously a decision Mattel decided to make here so that you could still turn his head left and right. And I approve of that. I am totally cool with that. So that works out very well. Of course, the hat is part of the sculpt, just like on the old one, so it's not removable here. The only other articulation you get is at the waist. You can turn it left and right. It's nice and solid. And then the arms move up and down in unison, because this is where the action feature is. Now, the action features were a big part of those original figures, and that's why they're building them in here. They're basically creating new figures with some of the same action features that we saw with the old line. A lot of them actually had this same action feature. So you can actually snap the arms upwards if you want to get them kind of up over his head. So you can pick up any of the other guys and you can toss him. You just pull his arms back and release, and he's going to throw the other dudes around. So really fun stuff. I don't know. Let's test that out maybe. Let's grab one of the other figures. Why not bring in the guy who ended the streak? Oh, it's Brock Lesnar, who coincidentally has the exact same action feature, but his is called the F5 and his is called the Tombstone. But you know, you get it. All right, so here we go. Undertaker's got Lesnar up. He's got Lesnar up. You got to find a good way to balance him. Oh, the Undertaker's hat totally gets in the way just a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the arms up here. Okay, ready? Maybe. Yeah. It doesn't work so good. Actually, Undertaker's hat totally gets in the way just a bit of the action feature. See, look at that. Like, when you get the guy up over his head, they're totally just kind of like sitting on top of his hat. So it doesn't work as good, unfortunately. It does work better with Lesnar. Here, let me see if I can show you with Lesnar, which I already did in his video, but whatever. Here's Lesnar's version of the F5. Oh! That's ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Oh, the streak is over. Wait, Undertaker's not having that. Oh, it just throws him down. Amazing. All right, well, that's kind of fun. Lesnar in there wrestling with the Undertaker, but let's go ahead and do this. It's comparison time. Check this out. Standing side by side. This is my original Hasbro Undertaker action figure, standing next to the new Mattel one that is done in the same style. You can see how they definitely pay homage to the styling of these old figures, but with a little bit of modern sculpting, especially in the head there. There's quite a bit of difference, but look at that. The plastic definitely looks very similar. You got the shine there. Oh, you know what this is? This is fake Undertaker versus real Undertaker. What? That's crazy. Yeah, look, gray gloves, red hair, purple gloves, more black hair. I love it. Two different stylings of the Undertaker there. So that's pretty fun, standing these two guys side by side. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Undertaker. It's WrestleMania Sunday. You know what that means? It's time for your match. Oh, Roman Reigns is here. Boo! That's what everybody in the arena is doing. Boo, he doesn't care. This is his yard. Oh, Superman punch. Hoo. Oh, that's how Undertaker sits up on these figures. Oh, you didn't want to... we're just going to actually do a real tombstone! Yeah, let's see if we can get him to throw Roman Reigns. Yeah, kind of. There you go. And Undertaker gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Now the streak is still kind of alive, except for when this guy was here. Yeah. So there you guys go. There is a look at the brand new retro style Undertaker figure from Mattel. I love this line. I adore it. I know it's not for everybody out there, but I'm a big fan of these retro-inspired lines, especially when it harkens back to something that I loved when I was younger, and I'm a huge Undertaker fan, so this one's my favorite in the new set so far. These are hitting Walmart stores right now. They retail for $9.99, so super affordable. Good price for some really fun figures. Happy hunting, my friends! Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please check out some of my other videos there. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on one of my toy reviews. Until next time, my friends.